At the time, children were brought to Jesus that he might lay his hands on them and pray. The disciples rebuked the people, but Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for such belongs the kingdom of heaven." And he laid his hands on them and went away. The Gospel of the Lord. Dear people, today we celebrate the memorial of St. Maximilian Kolbe. Besides his heroic life, he said something very powerfully which is applicable in our time. He said, "The most deadly poison of our time is indifference." I repeat, the most deadly poison of our time is indifference. Indifference to my neighbors, indifference to the world, indifference to the events that are happening, indifference. Today, we heard the gospel. The gospel gives us the answers to tackle the indifference. In the gospel, we find three types of people. Firstly, the elders who brought the children to Jesus. You must note, it is the ancient custom of bringing children to the rabbi, the teachers, so that the teachers could lay their hands upon the children and bless them. The first R to tackle indifference is the responsibility towards others these elders had. That's why they brought the children. The second set of people, obviously, the children themselves. Children always have the sense of reciprocity to receive love and care always. They are open always to enjoy and receive the care and love of others. To tackle indifference, the second R is reciprocity. The third set of people, it's none other than Jesus himself. When the disciples rebuked others not to allow children to come close to Jesus, Jesus reached out to the children and showed his love and blessed them. Dear people, the third R to tackle the indifference in the world is to reach out to the rejected and the abandoned. The three R's to tackle indifference. The first is the responsibility towards others. Second R is reciprocity to others. And finally, to reach out like Jesus to others, especially those who are abandoned, those who are poor, and those who are rejected by the society. Today, as we celebrate this Eucharist, we pray to Maximilian Kolbe with these words: "Lord, give us this grace so that I may continually show my responsibility towards others and reciprocity to others, and finally, I may reach out to others who are abandoned and rejected." Amen.